Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rimworld. We are back. We are here continuing the great Rimworld adventures. This is where we left it off last time. I think, what actually happened at the end? We had a siege going on at the end, didn't we? I think that's what happened. We defeated that. We learnt that some mechs can now be included in the sieges, which is curious. Different types, these are modded mech types. Do I have an example? Maybe? Somewhere? Did we kill any of them? There we go, this thing. So, yeah, raids are potentially more dangerous on our base now. There's a small fire. I'm going to not worry about that. We are trying to build spacesuits. We are in the process, if you will, of building spacesuits. We haven't quite got there yet, but with any luck, we shall get some built. And then we can look at going to space. There is a small fire. Are people actually allowed? Oh, we were unrestricted. I think maybe some people were in tanks when the unrestricted. Now, there is a small fire in my fields. We will need someone to go and deal with that. So that's fine. They are on their way. I mean, yeah, those doors are... Well, they were on their way. Jet's had enough and decided they're going to sit in the... You do that, Jet. Jet is not fussed about what is going on in the wider world at the moment. But that's fine. That's fine. The rest of the things to this colony are going along fairly smoothly. We have a new fancy hotel, new fancy hospital being built and being stocked up with medicine. We have plenty of power. We have plenty of food. We have a nice little rec room and hotel. Generally everything is ticking along quite nicely. We are trying to get currently. This should be made today, barring any weirdness. An ATST. I mean, I'd like to get an ATAT, but I don't think we're going to get that quite. But there is a limit on what the game mod has for us. But yeah, there's going to be all sorts of things going on. We were trying to make one of these computers, which I wasn't quite sure. We needed some... Do we have any fibre? What do we need for it? We were making synthread. That's fine, because we can make synthread. We can make some synthread somewhere else as well. I don't know. We've got some bits and pieces to be making, basically. There is bits and pieces to be making. There's this thing to boop and to drag some mechs towards us so we can get a fire suppression system, I think it was called, so that we can make some more bits and pieces. It will be interesting. Drake, thank you very much for the bits. I say tonight, chaos, space, and fights. All possible. I'm not going to say guaranteed, because we are still needing more spacesuits. We are short of spacesuits currently. But we will... Hopefully, it's live streaming time on Rimworld. It is indeed. We prep for space flights beyond the colony. Let's hope we can endure more of the chaos that may include Longbow receives another visit. I don't think have we had any Longbow's family turn up this playthrough. Blindas, why are you so unhappy? You're asleep. If anything, you should be relatively happy. Well, you were imprisoned, but you were being an arse. It was deserved. Drake gets inspired to go shoot. Can you shoot in the... some playthroughs we've had, you've been non-combat. I don't actually remember what you... I think, are you a melee fighter in this one? Oh no, you're just normal. You do have a gun. You have actually a fairly good gun. But, shooting's alright. And Cora finally marries, then gets divorced after a fight. Well, there's already been a fight. Sweet Daddy D and LaForge are having a fight. Cora is married for the first time ever in one of these playthroughs. So, let's hope. Recurve bows on a melee frenzy. Let's hope for no. Let's hope for no divorces. We don't want to be seeing anything like that going on, do we? Now, we've almost cleared one muddy puddle. It's taken us how many streams? It's taken a while. Harlequin, thank you for it. I say good evening, Alex, cats and dog. I hope you're all well and happy. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad going on over here. I wish I was a slightly better place to play Building and Wife. I hung over after New Year yesterday. They both wish you the best for this year. Oh, is this... I know there are different New Year's, and I'm not sure which one it is. Oh, we've already had a second fight. Scrubber started a fight with Bumpy. But, yes, indeed, Happy New Year for... whichever one it might be. I do apologise, I do not know. A Bumpy called Scrub's Uncle a Wasp. There you go. That is apparently an insult that works. I guess if it works. If it works, it works. Caleb, thank you for the bits as well. So you were right about the Teardown Worms video being brilliant. I did say it was going to be. We were very happy with that. He's hoping for more video/streams on that going. Oh, do not worry, there shall be. It was one of the most fun things we have filmed. It worked. It worked a lot better than I expected it to, and that's always good when that happens. I'm always very happy when that happens. So yeah, long may it continue. Basically, Carlton, what are you doing? Just having a sniff. I mean, fair enough, really. We should probably try and load... I mean, it's got chem fuel. Can these run on chem fuel? I don't actually know if it tells you. No, wood fuel, so I guess not. That would... That would be a bit easier. I guess we could load this up with some wood if needed. We may need another fridge for food. Just thinking this ship... Okay, admittedly the last mission we went on was a very long mission, because we were shuttling a lot more food in. We were... In space, we will have a lot more trouble shuttling food in if we haven't packed enough for the journey, basically. That being said, though, have you seen the amounts of food we have? It is a lot. I guess we could shove... I don't think the cans need to be frozen. I could be wrong about this. I think the can... I do apologise, I've got a slight block nose going on. But yeah, I don't think the cans need to be frozen. So we could maybe turn this off for a moment. We have a lot of cans. Maybe I guess if we chuck some cans in here... Maybe that's not the worst idea. So they've got extra food. It won't be their priority to eat. I think they can cook with it as well. So that is... it's a good idea to bring... It's always a good idea to bring back up food. Now, in between streams, I have added a couple of mods. Nothing major today. I have added... Longbow is going to have a baby. Someone might want to go pick up Longbow. Oh, well, Sakura has got them. Good work, Sakura. We will have a new bow. What is going on in the hospital? There's a lot going on. Oh, dumbass. Starbucks smoked one joint and has zonked themselves out. But hopefully, that is going to help sort out their alcohol addiction. This is a busy hospital we've got going on here from all the moron fights. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the addition. Saying bonsoir, Alex, and chat. The Teardown Worms-ish game is indeed one of the best and funniest things you have ever done. Yeah. It was one of those things that I had an idea for, and I wasn't quite sure how to make it work. And we were sort of messing about trying to figure out how to make it work, and just came upon this idea of using the boats, and yeah, it works so well. It works so well, which is fantastic, and yeah, it will definitely continue. There can be tweaks, there will be tweaks, I am sure, along the way, but yeah, definitely expect to see expect to see some more of that in the not crazy distant future, because there is a lot of potential for it, and there's potential ways to tweak it and everything. The spaceship is full of dogs and robots as they're putting all the cans there. Good stuff, people. Well done. We should. How much? Do we want to? Do we really want to take that much wood to space? Is there any point? Should we? Maybe we should get rid of that. I mean, that was built. Admittedly, that was built very quickly, as a emergency. Maybe we can put an electric powered one. This should. These two running. How much do these produce? So 3,000 watts. The only things we really need to worry about. We don't even need to have that stuff running. We will need to have the heaters running when we go to space. Funnily enough, we're going to need that. We'll have enough power. We'll have enough power to deal with everything. I could turn on the tables as well, but you know, help alleviate boredom and all that. But it's fine. Caleb, thank you for the bit. So we have plenty of bows over the various colonies, but surely the best name would be muskets, since they came after longbows. Well, that is up to longbow and gower. So there we go. Or the longbow was suggesting, or could name it after other things named after the longbow, like the T-76 longbow or longbow Hellfire. I don't know what either of those things are. One sounds like a tank and one sounds like a missile. I'm not sure if either of those are true. We're just guessing at this point. Musket is quite cool, I'm not going to lie. Musket is quite a good name for the next in the longbow clan. I mean, they've got to be getting... How are they? 6? Oh, that was the wrong one. Composite, okay, composite bow is 8. Oh, okay, one is a sniper rifle, the other is a missile. Okay, longbow Hellfire, I presume, is the missile. It was close. Closer than I thought I was going to be honest with you. Hell, that one. It is a miserable, rainy December night. I mean, much like it's been a miserable, rainy February for the UK. But it is at least 9-10 degrees. It is. Food is growing. Everything is going along. Oh, recurve bow. Has reached a biological age of 7. Cool. You know what? Shooting. You kind of like shooting. Let's give you that. You also are quite social, so let's give you that. Ooh. None of those are good. Can I skip getting the trait? I'm going to guess I can't. Is there... Calgor, or anyone who knows Rimworld better than me, I'm going to presume there's not a way I can skip this. Okay, well, we don't want that. At all. I mean, mind control device. I guess we could... I feel like maybe... putting a 7-year-old in the mind control device might be one of the worst war crimes we have committed, but, you know. So we don't want that one. I don't think we really want this one. Definitely don't want that one. We have enough fight. Honestly, I think it's really between slowpoke or very neurotic. I guess there are bonuses to this. With the work speed, move speed being down slightly. Is that important in the grand scheme of things? We use tanks, we have massive gun emplacements for our defences. Probably never going to notice that one, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, or Lombo's idea, slowpoke but then give them bionic legs. Yes. Also, dubious morality, but it would work. hell is that? Oh, espresso romano. What the hell is that? Particularly strange combination. Already acidic coffee garnished with a wedge of more acidic lemon. Meant to be juicing before quickly consumed while hot. Okay, so lemon coffee. Okay, that's not that weird. Yeah, Caleb must make a what kid wouldn't want robot legs. Oh, yeah. Still, maybe we shouldn't be doing that unless necessary. Sweet Daddy D is all sorted. I think these beds here don't count as actually sleeping. There's quite a few times I've seen people saying slept on the ground, and they've been definitely not. So, it's a bit... Oh, you want to... Teresa is just a nudist. Oh, Ricardo's fully healed. Good stuff. Well done. Jonathan's having a smoke. That's fine. You've been respectful. Jonathan, I like you. You have been respectful. Climber. Are we going to have another conversation about Longbow's children coming out looking suspiciously like you and nothing like Gower? This is number 2 now. This is... Climber, there's something going on that you are not telling us here. I have a feeling. But there is a new child. We will let Longbow and Gower decide on the name on this one. These people are finally healing up from their fight. I really want to see this ATST. I also want people to work. There are things I'm trying to get people to build at the moment, and they're being bloody useless. We need this. We need the computer. To get the computer, we need them to do some other things. I don't know why they aren't doing this. Do they need... Oh, no, because they need 250 synthread, which we don't have. Bugger. Can I... Synthread refiner? I'm going to guess. Here. Bugger. Can't connect it here easily. Because we can't use that other machine for... What I guess we can. I don't really want to shove it in here. But it will technically fit. I always say, what if you have children from one affair? I don't know. Like, we joke about the children, but I don't think you are. You've literally just put the baby on the floor. Could somebody, oh, Longbow is asleep. Could you at least go and put the baby somewhere safe rather than just leaving it on the hospital floor? Well done, LaForge, for being there responsible. Admittedly, you were just there and you were the easiest one to click on, but still. Yeah. Right. God, Firebird, thank you very much for the resubscription. Oh, what are they giving us? Sunglasses and a veil. Well, that's a weird choice, but sure. Firebird, yes, thank you for the resubscription for the 25th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Say 25 months. How are my characters and their love chances? Oh, Kirk is on the go. How are your characters doing? Belisarius is doing all. Belisarius needs a gun. You do need a gun. I should probably go through actually and re-equip everyone with guns. Would you like a bullet storm? I think you can get one of those. I mean, they're doing pretty well. They've got some bionics. They're a bit hungry. They're a very good character, and you know, they're still married to Zakura. They have been throughout. Firebird, yourself, playing some billiards. Generally pretty happy. Very tiny romance chances. Pretty healthy. Your clothes are a bit crap. What bits of your clothes are crap? Oh, the gloves. Well, oh, and the boots. Why didn't take them off, Muppet? Very annoying when they're complaining about clothes they can just take off. They are not being forced to wear. Maybe someone can go and fix those up. The other ones of your characters, Gordon. Oh, that is also in the rec room. He's not doing too badly in all of this. Still married to Golden Piggy, unfortunately. They lost a child, I believe. Nokia Sphere. They are currently fast asleep in bed. Couple of scars, as most people do in this colony. Good character. Romance chances are at a very low point. And Hammond is over here doing some farming. No scars. Relatively cheerful. Good character. With some romance chances, to be honest. Let's they're all doing well. Okay, the new child will be Flatbow. I've never heard of one of those at all. Yeah, I'm going to have to Google them. We're going to randomise their first names because it's normally just the nickname that we come across. I'm going to Google what is a flatbow. I've never seen. Like, I know what a longbow is and a crossbow and all of those stuff is. Oh, okay. I guess it's like I've seen these types of bow before. I just didn't know that's what they were called. Fair enough. Where are they from? It looks like they're American, maybe? Developed in the 1930s. Okay, they're quite a modern style of bow then. Oh yeah, an American. The more you know. Never heard of them before. But cool. I think it's... say Golden Piggy lost a child. Well, was it Gordon? It was Gordon, I think, lost. Yeah, I think there was... it was either a social fight or a prison break. They were involved in putting down a prisoner and I forgot they were pregnant. And they got in a fight that way. I honestly can't remember. Could be either one there. But yes, it was something along those lines. Unfortunately... yeah, it was one of those things. Sadly. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. Oh, the iguana's going to be completed. So in other news, we had 50 centimetres of snow inches over a day in the ski resort I work in, which is fun. That's a lot. That also gave me some of the slipperiest road conditions I've ever driven. Yep, that would not surprise me. That would not surprise me at all. Also, one of my characters' chances at finding love. I mean, they haven't been great. I'm not going to lie to you, Noodle. However, let's have a look. Maybe they've improved. Well, your chances aren't zero. They're not technically zero. Okay? They're as close as we can get. But it's not looking promising for you, I'm afraid. Oh, that thing's awesome. It's also plopped out a bunch of toxic waste packs. Oh, I don't know what you do. Okay, well, it does seem to like hover. If I draft you, who is commanding you? Oh, Noodle. How much bandwidth do you take up? Because I didn't really... kind of working on the assumption it didn't... need bandwidth? Noodle? Are you okay with all of this? Okay, so it just doesn't tell you what they need. That's fun. Oh dear. Ah, no, wait, so we want that. be dormant self-charge. And then we want to move this to route 2. Right, okay, cool. No idea how powerful this is. Because I think I can make guns for it. Don't know how. What is that? Basilisk. Artillery, okay. We're still trying to figure out how to make that, but we're getting there very slowly. So the iguana is cool. We do need a name for it. But we'll see whether it ever gets any combat action. It could be useful. It's one of those I feel is, or what is composite bow learning about today. Caleb taught how to feed a thrumba. Okay, so learning about animal husbandry. Cool. Good stuff. Oh no, there's a dead trash pan. What happened? What happened to my bin robot? Well, it's not raccoon at least. What happened to the trash? When did that die? I don't even know what killed that. Because that would have been inside out. But the other thing I think is maybe it got hit by lightning. It does happen, rare, but can happen. I don't know. That seems really weird to me. I mean, it is what it is, but it still does seem a bit odd. I don't know. I am surprised. I'm surprised to see a dead trash robot. We can't really repair. I don't quite know how this thing works. Like, it deploys them. There is probably a trash pan somewhere. Actually, can I? Okay, it's not out. Yeah, like, I don't quite know how this works. It's supposed to be able to control, like, 3 robots, but it doesn't really seem to. I'm very confused. That Caleb thing of the bits. I was saying battery exploded, that's why I don't buy Tesla trash pans. Yeah, I mean, that is about all they're good for. But even still. Maybe it didn't like cleaning in the rain, and the battery got a bit wet and it blew up. There is just no way of knowing. It occurred 5 days ago, so it's been dead for a little while. Just didn't see... Unless... I don't know why it would be near where the fighting went on. I can't see how it would have got hit or killed in anything that has gone on in the combat areas, because they were there and kind of around down here. There's no reason the trash pan would have been there. But yeah, I think, as Firebird with the bits has said, yeah, I think it got hit by lightning. It's the only bet I have got that makes any sort of sense as to what happened with that one, basically. MG, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Can you name the Iguana Bot Iron Giant? I absolutely can. I've lost it now. Here it is. Right. Iron Giant. There we go. Accept. Here it is. It's a beast of a machine. It has got mounted heavy machine gun. Okay. General purpose machine gun. I don't know quite what these buttons do. That just mean auto fire, maybe? But yeah. I don't know how to make better guns for it. Do we? Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Guess that we have got a bunch of scrap from the auto droids, whatever the damn things are. I don't know. The mechs, the little mechs. That's what I'm going to call them. Now, do we poke this? Do we think we're ready to deal with poking that? Maybe not with Picard in the wall. Picard, why are you in the wall? Also just realised I messed up that wall. Picard, what are you doing in the wall? I have questions. You aren't going to have answers for me, but I am curious as to why you are in the wall. Firebird was fixing up some bits and pieces down there. Right, if we get everybody... The forge is fully healed, good stuff. Core is no longer inspired. For taming, that's fine, we don't have anything anyway. Everybody inside, please, because we're gonna pull some more mechs in, and this time I'm not going to shoot them with my tanks. I mean, we can weaken them with the tanks, but we kind of need the kill box to do the job, because, if I remember rightly, they are going to be dropping a thing that we need, or potentially dropping a thing that we need. So, red marks no longer inspired to reset. That's fine. Sweet Sunny D, can you please get to safety? Because, you know, it is dangerous what we are about to do. Close that one and close that one. Okay. It's fine. Right. Everyone is inside. Everyone is relatively safe. Airgun, don't forget to make your kill those. Unfortunately, I cannot make it yet. We have not researched the things that we need to be able to make it. It is over here, which I haven't got. So, yeah. I'm not sure what we need. Require study of artificial? I don't know. And this one requires study of fire control system, which is really what I'm trying to get. Fire control system. Now, to be fair, if we plink it, we can wake people up if needed. Although, you know what, okay, right, things to check. Oh, good lord. Starbucks, why are you... Oh, I know why you're so unhappy, because alcohol. Or lack of. That's fine, you're going to lose your mind, but I'm not going to give you a gun, so it doesn't matter. Right, Blindas, you do need a gun. Let's rearm everybody. You can get a Scar H, they're pretty good. Riccio, you are doing alright, relatively happy. No chance. Relationships, but it's fine, we'll give you a gun. What gun do we want to give you? We've got charged shotgun. Honestly, charged shotgun might be useful in close quarters. This guy's a gun, Janeway has a gun. Ogier does not, because they get in so many bloody fights. Do I have... Oh, you can have a Bren, why not? They're fun. Kirk doesn't have a gun. I won't wake you up though. Bo. Is there an LWM? That'll do. Brusmac. I think everyone else is... soldiers are all rearmed at least. Yeah, Starbucks might decide to punch the chem fuel storage, but we will hopefully have someone ready to arrest them. I'm more worried about Starbucks punching a nuclear reactor, to be fair. That would be a much bigger concern. Don't know what happens if you punch one of these reactors, but I feel like nothing good can happen at that point. Feels like it's just going to be a bad time for everyone involved, really. So let's keep fingers crossed for no punching of anything. Oh, the Iron Giant is just... You imagine you're there. You're there in the classroom. I guess for Rimworld people it would be perfect because that would just be life. But you're there in the classroom, you know, you're having a lesson, and just an ATST walks through, just doing his own thing. Just walks through the classroom, just patrolling as you do. Harlequin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. Do we wait till... Maybe wait till morning to poke that. But it's Make sure we've got as many people awake as possible. Oh, Kirk, we're going to give you a gun, and you haven't got one yet. I spy some... There we go. RPD will do. Just a solid choice for everyone. Yeah, tomorrow morning we poke that. I guess we put people in the tanks ready in case. If things go wrong, you know, I'm not going to risk losing the colony trying to unlock a single thing. If things go wrong, we can send in a tank. It would be very funny. I will admit somewhat unlikely. But it would be funny to have call in a mech raid as a normal raid turns up and see what happens. Like that would be interesting. Okay, we've learnt Siege-breaker armor, which this is very cool armor. I'm just unlikely to use it. Sure, let's research how to make statues, because I've not got much else to do at the moment. Come on, Lord Starbucks. You can get over this alcohol addiction. I know you can. You're really close. Yeah, 96th is the way. Blindars's table is there. Do you actually have a table on you? Yes, you do. Just drop. Oh. Well, that wasn't the thing I expected to have happen. Who can I get? Kirk, arrest Lord Starbucks. Off to prison with you. I don't know what Firebird did to you, but yeah. Starbucks, I think you can just chill in jail for a bit, if I'm honest. Good thing we have a ton of people around ready and able to help in situations like that. Honestly, that's possibly the best outcome we could have got. Like, they didn't fight. Starbucks is just going to spend some time in jail and hopefully just get over the alcohol withdrawal. Or maybe not, but... Oh. Oh no! Christian Sweden! Who is our best doctor? I don't know if it is actually Sakura or not. Sakura, are you our best doctor? Yep. Go! Save the Mega Sloth! Come on, Sakura, you can do this. You can do this. Oh, the Psychic Soothe is ending. Well, that was a shame. That was good. Sakura, where are you? Do I need to shout at you again? Oh no, you've got medicine. Oh, okay. Don't use the really expensive medicine on the Mega Sloth. Okay, all the Mega Sloth has just got up and... I don't really quite know what's going on here, but Christian Sweden is apparently not as affected by the heart attack as you think. Is the Mega Sloth going to the hospital? I think it is. I will admit it doesn't really fit. Okay, right, Sakura. Christian Sweden, we're trying. We're trying our best to save you. Sakura is doing a good job here. I mean, it's not quite working as intended, but we're getting there. But yes, thank you for the resubscription, Christian Sweden. We are doing our very best to try and make sure you are okay, and you have been saved. Good news. You are okay. Thank you for the continued support. So, a rollcast salute to you, and an alive Mega Sloth to you too. Are you eating? What are you? Are you eating the bush? I'm assuming you're eating the bush and not the steel. Oh dear. Well, you've eaten. I guess that's something. Right. We should probably... Sakura... oh, climber is on the way. Okay, you're sorting out Lord Starbucks at the moment. It's been a little bit of a mess, the recruiting of Lord Starbucks here. But it's fine. Asylum Escapee, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 32nd month. A Rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. Saying, hi Alex, I need chat's help in finding new things to brush your boys over now, seeing as finally you got FailRace episode 500 done. It took so long it feels like I lost a part of myself. NC 500 is probably the next, I guess, big video project, if you will, that I have started working on, but I'm a while away from finishing. So yeah, that's probably your best bet if you if you want something. That is the way to go. But yeah, that's kind of it. I haven't got any big sort of video projects hanging around yet. What was I looking for? I was going to look for... okay, that's fine. So if we then do that, do until, let's say 600. That will then give us plenty of synth thread for use in various bits and pieces. I mean, I could buy synth thread, to be fair. Recurve bow is just chatting away on the radio, as you do. The forge is there, pressing some buttons. Gonna make some synth thread. Then we can make the computer we need. Right, here we go. Okay, we learn how to make statues. Good stuff. 1 Tarbosaur, 2 iguanas, and 3 Ronin are arriving. Oh, that does look very scary. Right. Thing number 1. I don't think we're going to kill it with these, but we may as well let loose. Ooh. Oh, good. Okay, the Tarbosaur, I guess it was maybe protected by the mountain there. Are all doors shut, as far as I can see? Yes. Tommy, with a massive anti-materiel rifle. You're probably going to be the one. In fact, we have another anti-material. We do have another anti-materiel rifle. Gower, do you still have that sniper rifle? Have you long since dropped it? No, you do. Okay. This might be the time to call in some of the good shots. The raids are definitely more concerning now. They can definitely do a lot more damage to us. Belisarius, get in there. Firebird, get in there. We actually have the Firebird crew. Now, I'm not sure. Where are they going? They've got these massive guns. 37mm. I say massive gun. 37mm isn't huge. It just looks massive. I'm not sure about the scale. Not sure about the scale of some of this Dead Man Switch stuff. But, like, that guns look not that far off the size of an Abrams main cannon, which... So that's a 120mm cannon. And those are supposed to be 37mm cannons. And, yeah, the scale's a little bit jank. Well, that's fine. I mean, yeah, we've got snipers that hopefully will outrange mechs. I don't know what the range is on these guys. No, they will not. Damn, those cannons hit far. It won't matter too much, though, that the kill box isn't long enough to really matter here. This could be pretty brutal, though. Right, we are getting this ready. If I need it to go, I will need it to go quick. There is no doubt about it. I don't want them to fire because the enemy is too close to fire. Here comes the Tarbosaur. It is about to get hit by a lot of things. Ooh. Okay, it wants to try and take it. Okay, well. That thing is scary. That's a problem. They have smoked the area up. Here comes a lot of the big guns now, unloading on it. And that is... Tarbosaur has found itself in the middle of this fight, and it's not a fun place. That being said, though, jeez, that's hit hard. Okay, Tarbosaur has gone down, and it's dropped the fire control system that we want. Holy crap, those things are way scarier than anything we've dealt with before. Those things are terrifyingly powerful. Right, we're going to have to be real careful now. The iguana here is pretty close to death. Yeah, that really whacks. That really packs a punch here. We've taken them down. But they have been of bigger concern to my defences than just about anything else we've seen. Good work. I mean, Gower and Tommy were very much involved in this. I mean, it got hit. Gower got the hit. I don't know what killed it. It was one of the M2 sentry guns that did it. Yeah, those things are scary. To be fair, I would send a tank out after them most of the time. However, yeah, those things are scary. Interesting, because as we found out last time, these mechs can turn up in regular raids as well, which is alright, but look, both iguanas are dead. I believe. Yeah, both iguanas are dead. The Tarbosaur is dead. The Ronins are gone. They were not going to stand a chance. They were always going to die very quickly. But yeah, right. If we unrestrict everything, we can go and move this. Well, I mean, it's fine, right? We've got a much improved kill box, and now we need. What if? Right, one of the things that we're having issues with. What if we force them so they can't sit there and shoot? They have to come here, and then they won't get the angle they want there. Something like this. It's just to make it more difficult. And yes, we can build one of these Tarbosaurs ourselves, but we haven't got the research yet. So, yeah. Right. The Abrams wasn't needed in the end. However, the Abrams wasn't needed. That being said, if it wasn't for the fact I was intentionally letting that thing in the kill box, I will bloody hell Uhura. You are the strongest. You are the strongest being in the galaxy at this point. You're carrying that around. Damn. Hey, Eve. What's up? What's up? Hello, noisy cat. Yeah, I know. Eva's come to say hello. I think we'll be able to research potentially. Maybe not quite the Tarbosaur just yet, but it will be. Because I'm going to guess the There you go. Yeah, okay. So we've got to get all the way to the very end of the The next, I mean, we might be getting a killdozer is about probably the next tech level we're going for. Oh. Hey, Eve. Thank you for headbutting that. Now, no, not on the keyboard. I need that. I do. I know you want a fuss. James May is also pretty strong. And I can't see anything because there's an Eve butt in the way. Evie. Evie. Oh. Well, now she's made me click off the screen. Evis. Look, if I get comfy, or if I get... not to the point if I get comfy, if I get myself in a position where you can sit comfortably on me, is that what you want, Eve? Yep. There we go. Eve, leg over the microphone. There we go. Right. Now, you can curl up and go to sleep, or you can... or you can not. That's fine. You do you, Eve. You do you. You are in the way, though. Very much so. Eve has demanded attention, and therefore attention shall be given. I don't know why. Oh, right, not on the desk though. You can get attention. You just can't get attention on the desk. Eve, headbutting my hand that's on the mouse, and now you've hit the microphone at me. Evie, can you behave yourself? Do you know what that... No, she doesn't know what that is. I don't know why I'm even suggesting that as a thought process. She has no idea what that is. We didn't really see these. Did we see those guns spool up? We probably did, to be fair. The Tarbasaur probably. Probably took a lot of bullets from those. Which ones were these? M134s. Did the 134s do any work? Honestly, I think we might have deconstructed it so quickly. That's our one. Can we paint it? I don't think so. That's a shame. No, okay, so it was largely M2HBs that did it. Interesting. But yeah, we will... I mean, the plan here is that does give a little bit of cover to the enemy, but it's only one tile. This is a lot more about... I mean, I guess... Right, if we shout at Stinty to go do that... Oh, where to store it? There'll be a space in here. Sure, you can store that in there. We'll just get Stinty to go and look at it so that... we haven't destroyed it this time. That's a big win, really. Cora and Uhura want to shoot stuff. Uhura, sorry, want to shoot stuff. I mean, that's great and everything, but Cora doesn't have a gun because they're a melee fighter. No, they're not a melee fighter. Oh, they do have a gun. Oh, okay. That makes a bit more sense, actually. You're not a great shot, but, you know, you're not the worst. Should probably chop down that tree as well. Maybe that one, too. We kind of... Okay. By studying the blank... required, we can do heavy... Automadroid. So, a potential for getting a killdozer. We should also be able to make... Now, I guess here is the question. If we are... Oh, did it get destroyed? Damn it. Or maybe Stinty's not put it back yet, I don't know. Where do we want... no, it does exist. Okay, petrol heads is there. Where would we want the gatekeeper? I am contemplating replacing that with a gatekeeper. What is the range on it? Massive. So, okay, we could put it back here, but to do that, it would replace both uranium turrets. If we play, so the plus point of having it there. It would, I say, always be able to shoot down range at stuff. Downside of it being up there, we'd have to remove both uranium turrets. It would also be in the firing line for those big mechs that we've seen, and it would be a very expensive turret to try and replace. Down here, it would not quite get the same use as being placed back here, but it would still hit everything first. Can't get hit from angles. Yeah, honestly, I think that is the place to put it. Plus, if it's a terrible disappointment, then we haven't removed half our kill box. Hello, Eve. What's up? You're back again. Hey! I know, you want to fuss. And you're headbutting my microphone again. Eve wants to communicate. She is communicating through the language of headbutts. Aren't you, Evie? I know you are. I know you are. You are very, very needy. What is that? Oh, ceramics. Eve, no, that's the mouse. Look, I don't mind you sitting on me. That's allowed. But getting in the way of the mouse, less allowed. I guess we may as well store ceramics in there. I don't know if we actually got to work making any of this stuff. I assume we haven't. Because I don't think we've got enough synth thread going on, because everyone's busy with other stuff. I guess everyone is busy fixing up the kill box at this point. Ready for that? Okay, I was just an advanced component. Right, okay, if we want to take on another one. I don't really want to take on another one of those things just yet. They're kind of scary. Like, that could wreck a lot of my stuff. One of those. Eve. No. Turn around and behave yourself. There we go. Eve has got comfy. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Unfortunately, there is no donation bar at the moment. There is no. We'll say the Cult of 69 is winning currently because, well, it is. Let's face it. What is Sweet Sunny D learning about? Art. I guess that is important too. You know, even in Rimworld times, art is important. Alright, Gatekeeper. Well, let's place that down there. I mean, I am curious to know what it can do. Because my guess is that will do a lot of damage. My guess that is going to mince some raiders. German Shepherd 4? Yeah, you did just go take on a deer. God damn it. That's fine. Research is going on. Penguin's making some medicine. Everything is good. Mostly. Do we have anything that we want to build? I gotta sneeze in a minute. Bear with. I'm sorry, Eve. I know. You normally let me get 2 sneezes before you run away. Normally the first one she doesn't mind, but the second one is when she's had enough. But, no. Oh. Right. Arms dealer. Longbow! Where have you gone? I have a job for you. These lot normally have a lot of money. And they'll normally buy a lot of steel. Or uranium. So, yeah. Let's do that. Egg on nut with a good idea. Yes, fire foam poppers around the gatekeeper. Probably not a bad idea just in case. I think unlikely. It's probably going to need more than 2. I say a massive concern of that one going up. Oh, that's fine. Big lag made me big concern, but it thankfully didn't really do much. Right, we can sell a bunch of steel here that I don't need. The ballista, nope. SVDKs, no good. Well, they're good, but I have better options essentially. None of the rifles particularly interest me. I actually think you've got RPDs. Can never have enough RPDs. They are always a great shout here. And that'll do, to be honest. I mean, I might as well just take the money. I'll pick up some guns while I'm at it. Just realised we're going to have more silver than we know what to do with. We currently do have more silver than we know what to do with. Okay. So, I don't know how to get an artifice school or a TR component other than just keep calling in mechs and hope they drop the thing we're looking for. Unless they are to be made in any of the things that we've got. Didn't I... Oh, these are things to make. Coretta? Mobile artillery platform equipped with a rapid-fire mortar launcher designed to bombard enemy base and ground forces from afar. Damn! Okay, that is not messing around. So I guess in here, yeah, all of the new things have turned up. So if we want to make a killdozer, we're not a million miles away from it. We need a wetware computer. And that's the thing that we kind of need everywhere. What is that? Hermit crab. Large, expensive and heavy mobile industrial machines are designed to be an all-in-one unit for colonizing new worlds. Okay. So he's just kind of like a worker? Ish? I mean, we know the bandwidth thing. I'm not actually making one yet. Noodle Brain will need more bandwidth before we do that, but yeah, interesting. Harlequin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A roll cast salute to you from chat. Also, Caleb, thank you, bits. Saying an hour and it's still on the ground. Something tells me the answer to the stream title will be no. How are we doing for spacesuits? We're up to 8. We can't go to space without spacesuits, Carl. That is problem number 1. We do need spacesuits if we're going to go to space. Is all the silver gone somewhere? Okay. Silver, right, but what we've got here, I don't know what was being stored here before, but it is now going to be silver storage. Honestly, it's probably steel, but that'll be fine. It'll neaten it up. I'm still trying to figure out how to... Do I need one of these to get stuff out of there? Because it says it's full. Don't know if that works. I mean, they're dirt cheap to make anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Got some random bits of ceramics, but oh, God knows. We do need a proper underground vault. That would be very helpful. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I'm spending too much money at the moment. Bought a 34-inch widescreen monitor yesterday. I mean, not bad. Not a bad choice. Really, they are good. They are good. Them. And last week I paid the deposit of my new shed. 14.4 by 7 meter. Wait, 14.4 by 7 meter. Four bays. 3 meter height. But it's a shed. I know nothing about it, but cool. Also putting 3-phase power in. Waiting 20 years for it. Well, I mean, if you waited that long, I think that's, you know, fair enough, really. But yeah, good luck with your shed and everything. No, nothing about them, but yeah, I think it was my monitor. I think mine was a 32-inch widescreen one, but yeah, I do like having a widescreen monitor. They are pretty good. Only problem I've found with it has been more to do with recording than general for general gameplay and whatnot. Fantastic. Main drawbacks is sometimes getting games to go to the right aspect ratio when you're trying to film videos. Most of them, not a problem. Sometimes slightly uncooperative. A couple of games have been an absolute nightmare. But yeah, you would hope they would work in windowed mode. Sometimes they'd like to misbehave, though, because, you know, computers and all that. But yeah, good luck with it all. Oh, we should probably open these doors now as well, because the immediate threat has passed. People are free to be walking about the colony. So let's open that door. Not want to open all those doors open yet. Everything is fine. Everything is good for people wandering around. Right, that's going on up there. Have we got... Oh, that thing. It looks cool. It apparently does 27 damage a shot, which won't be as much as some, but I'm hoping that when that spools up, that is going to do a lot of shots very quickly. I mean, I both kind of want to see a raid. I'm slightly concerned about what would happen during a raid. You know, we might get in... depending on the, you know, severity. I don't want Blue Moon Corp turning up with mechs alongside their normal accompaniment of terrifying stuff. Oh. Well done, you've picked up the chem fuel and carrying it away. We got some random medicine in here. Honestly, this... that... dumping area is a bit of a pain, but... I did put the Raids for Me mod back on. I'm hoping... I think it works. Right, I think we can release you now. We can just take Lord Starbucks to the hospital. So yeah, we could go and call a minor faction and see what happens. Who is closest? Caleb! Well, you were going to go and do that. Who do we want to piss off? Sure. I think... Are they the... I think they are like the Neanderthals. It's probably a good test for... Insult Donkey! You will be raided in 1 hour. Oh, no! Anyway. Tim Hortons, would you like to go with the rocket artillery? Actually, I'm not even really going to get to use rocket artillery because they're probably going to rush in. Working out, I don't know what you're doing. Jet. Are you a decent shot? I don't know. Jet, are you a good shot? Yep. Right, Gunner. Driver Have. We will get this ready. We'll get the Normanton ready to fire. Oh, yes. Good shout. Get everybody restricted before things turn up. Have. Oh. Thanks for the headbutt there. Right. Shutter the base where we need it to be. There. Evie. No. Here we go. Good Evie. And then... there's a couple of people worst. Honestly, the majority of their daily lives, they would not lead to ever leave Area 1. Everything happens within the walls of the base. Eve, why have you got a soggy chin? I think you were trying to eat. Oh, will Petrolhead... Okay, Petrolhead, you are in Area 3. I mean, look, this faction, am I going to fire? They've done a 10,000 point raid. Honestly, I mean, I know there are 116 of them. I did intentionally kind of ping this one as a less threatening faction, because I really want to see what the turrets can do. Or what the gatekeeper can do. In theory, quite a lot, I think. Tactical Dad, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 8th month. A roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much for the continued support. What will this do? I have, never seen it fire. This is where I'm slightly worried I've left the door open somewhere. That would be disaster. I think, well, the problem we've got when they hit a light, well, you've broken the crossing lights. Because you had nothing better to do because you're being funneled through here and got stuck. I mean, what is about to happen is Kogave here is about to get a really big headache. And burp. Yeah. You're dead. I don't even know if the gatekeeper's able to spool up in time against this lot. It hasn't really... Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, that's... They're getting killed quite quickly, which means the gatekeeper is struggling to spool up in time. When it does, holy crap. Much like when that thing there spooled. Basically, these high-powered guns are really struggling to actually be able to fire. Okay, it does create some of its own problems a little bit. Honestly, Coyote, I think what you've done here is very clever. What happened? Do they have a... What has happened here? Oh, they were... Okay, right. They were an ally that got injured. They were a guest that got injured. I thought it was like a friendly fire incident amongst the tribe people here, but... yeah, I mean... It's not gone very well for them. How many deaths? 77. Only 39 remain. Oh god, I have an Eve on the back of my chair. Yeah, so... they're giving me 1,000 silver and some weed. Now, this system here does work. Although it's hard to tell with the fact that this lot here are basically well, they've not got any range. Well, they've got bows, but... do we need this sticking out bit of wall? I guess that is more for mechs than anything. I guess it can't harm to slow things down. But yes, there's so much death has gone on there. Sorry, 76 dead there and 1 died there? How did you die? Oh, you're an ally. that was stuck outside the wall. That was pretty brutal. So the gatekeeper takes a little while to spool up, and this lot here are honestly just too weak to do much. Actually, you're not a terrible character. We might get a new prisoner. Right. Unrestrict everybody. Unrestrict all the animals and the mechs. You were largely unneeded. I couldn't set the guests to Area 1 because the guests were leaving. They were on their way out, having visited the base. They're probably not going to be coming back anytime soon, I'm sorry. I am sorry on that one. I'll try and save Coyote here. They've got 8 hours to go. They'll be fine. Who is another medic? Viking's asleep. Kamora's asleep. Are there any medics awake? Tim Hortons! You're a legend. Go and save this person. Just wade through the sea of dead bodies. It's grim. It is so grim out here. Yeah, I mean, they have learnt that this is not the place to mess with. Admittedly, we did somewhat goad them into this one, it must be said. However, they bought into it. It was very foolish. Tim Hortons is seeing the... What is the Game of Thrones episode? Oh, and there's a few movies. I think 300 had it as well. But yes, the pile of bodies is extreme. That is to say the least. There is so many dead bodies down there. Right. Don't capture them, just rescue them. We will try and at least heal one of them up. They're having to move the bodies to rebuild the wall, but... how... Okay, they're going to be fine. They will survive this. Whether it's... Oh, well, okay, that was Gower, not Tim Horton. Never mind. Either way, they're being captured, regardless. But yeah, the gatekeeper, I am impressed with. It is, to be honest, it is possibly a bit of overkill. In some ways, I'm kind of glad it takes a little while to spool up, because I worry that if that spooled up quickly, it would just decimate the whole kill box entrance. At least, like, something's got to be alive for a little while. Something's got to be worthwhile shooting for that to ever spool up and take effect, I guess. Which is a plus point in some ways. Have I allowed the animals? We have. We're going to have a lot of dead bodies over here. Who are this lot? Oh, these were probably from the last raid we had going on. Yeah. Okay. I like... The gatekeeper is very good. The gatekeeper is very good. I like it. That will do immense amount of damage. Sakura, good work. At least saving our ally. Sorry you got involved in this. Harlequin, thanks for bits. So that's the A10 assault cannon working well. Is that what that's based on? I don't actually know. Does it say? No. I mean, it is a large caliber multi-barreled machine gun turret typically used on spacecraft and maritime ships. It has extremely high rates of fire and devastating suppression capabilities. I guess, yeah. I mean, it's a spaceship, battleship, gun. I likened it more to like the anti-aircraft guns on warships, but I guess also, yeah, the A10 cannon is probably not that dissimilar, because that thing was a monster of a gun. Oh, caravan from the 858th Logistics Division is approaching. They are a technology intermediary. They will hang around the colony sometime before leaving. You can attack them, but this will anger the faction. Ooh! Hello! Not seen you before. You've got some vanguards, you've got some escort lifters. These are just like normal traders only. With mechs. Cool. Yeah, someone would buy dead bodies. Can we find like a cannibal faction and just sell dead bodies? That would be messed up, but it's Rimworld. That's amongst some of the lesser messed up stuff you could do in Rimworld, really. Have we? Oh, we've got the silver ore stored. We do. Our colony is very wealthy right now. We will see if these traders have anything interesting. Longbow, you like to trade. Oh wait, you are tending to your child wherever the hell you are. Longbow, where have you got to? Ah, okay, there we go. Why are you in Belisarius and Sakura's room? Corpse tree would be great. I'd love a corpse tree. That'd be so helpful. Oh, I miss the corpse trees. They were so good at getting rid of evidence. I mean, getting rid of mess. The hell? Uh-oh. Well, I mean, that's hardly a surprise. You were in... It's only a leg. We can cut that off and give you a new one. You could sit there. There's such a mess down here. It has been a horrific slaughter. Okay, who do we have? Rikirio, you want to good at social? Actually, you know what? You're terrible. Let's go see what they have for sale. Hello! What do you have? Ooh, okay. No, wait, that's all of our stuff that they will buy. What do you actually have? You have books? You have no interest. Does he not really bring anything? Literally all you have are books for us. You are a very boring trader. Like, I thought I could buy some of this stuff from them, but no, they will buy our stuff. You are a very boring trader. Rubbish. I mean, it's kind of cool to see like the lifter mechs and everything, but yeah. I guess we could buy some of the books. I mean, they're not really hybrid. I don't even know what either of that is. Don't know what hybrid engineering is or clusters. I don't know what any of this is. Is it of any use to us? Flamethrower, 50 an hour. That's no good. Animals. Oh, that's probably not the worst book, actually. I guess we can learn animal husbandry. I mean, yeah, I think because I think they're mech techs. Yeah, I mean, I presume they are, but I don't really know what they're used for. I guess we can buy like a. Is money a problem? Nope. Screw it. We'll just have a bookcase full of random stuff. Plus, they like us, so. Yeah. What have we got? What is composite bow like? Look, okay, right. Climber, we really are going to have this conversation. Because, I mean, look. Down to the horns, composite bow is most definitely your child and not Gower's. I'm sorry. Teaching crafting to composite bow here. But, you know. It is literally, I say the same, but not quite the same. But you know, there's definitely a lot more of a passing resemblance there. Poor Gower in this one. Although does Gower have the same? Oh, Gower does have the same mini horns, to be fair, but still. Right, food situation. Still looking fairly good. We have some toxic waste packs from... Ah, right. We are finally getting... We're going to be getting... Okay, so... Oh, right. The Automatroid recharger works on normal mechs. Kasumi! Alien Mark II insulted Kasumi's shooting skills. This drove Kasumi into a rage. Well, does that help your case here? So your shooting skills are crap. As are aliens, but you're both terrible. Don't know why that's resulted in, well, about 3 punches and then off to the hospital. Idiot 1 and Idiot 2 over here. To be fair, Alien is more bionic than human at this point. Oh, dearie me. Kayla made the bits. I didn't know we had 2 shooting skill trainers. Oh, what's this? What is that? We've been sent a message. Seems it's an enemy outpost that got by 16 Yitakin. What are you? Skip snipe gun. That's quite a good... So, syringe gun. The driver was modified to fire mutagenic syringes that can cause random harmful mutations on their targets. Skip field. This weapon generates a localized skip field that allows users to skip a target away. Okay. So, this is part of a mod that I have enabled that basically will randomly generate some of these like special weapons. And I haven't got any of them yet. Where is it? Ugh, that's annoying to get to. Against 16 Yitakin, I'd have to take my tanks. Do I really want to traverse there? Is my thought. Is anyone doing anything there? Oh, yeah? Okay, you're going to continue making the plastifiber or whatever the bloody thing is. Lord Starbucks, what is up, my friend? You are out of the hospital now. You should be... You know what, Lord Starbucks? You have the chemical want. I will allow you. As I do everybody, you are allowed to go and, you know, have some weed. We have so much that might as well smoke it. I mean, Normanton is the rocket artillery truck, we should say. They were saying I can take all 16 of them solo with just a driver and a gunner. I don't know. In theory, yes. The problem with the rocket artillery piece is if the first volley doesn't kill everybody, you're screwed, because they will charge and you won't get a second. You might get a second volley, but before they get to you, you have got to make sure that they are very, very dead, because close quarters it'll be terrible. I guess it can run over is its advantage in that one. The Abrams would splatter 16. It wouldn't be a problem. I don't know how strong the Normanton is the concern. This is not the same level of strength as the likes of the Abrams and even the Bradleys. These things are powerful, but they aren't anywhere near as strong as the Abrams. These can go down. Oh, you are not having a great time. Okay, well, infection in your torso is a little bit more important than your leg. Should probably get someone to tend to that. That's one of the case. Oh, this is more... Maybe someone is. Maybe in the morning we'll send the Abrams out over to that bizarre rifle. Yeah, again, 16 Yitkins. I can't... I'm tempted to send the shuttle here, or maybe even the ship, but problem with sending something like this is we will be kind of undefended. I should have downloaded them. I've got to remember to download the mod that gives the garage doors so I can park a tank in my spaceship. That would solve many of my problems. Just fly spaceships in. Oh, fly tanks in. If I can build a spaceship, I'm pretty sure I can transport a tank. Or I mean, yeah, okay, let's just put the guns on the ship as well. That would potentially work. We need to go to space so that I can improve the spaceship. Okay, we've got 10 vac suits. Fantastic. Now we just need the helmets. Okay, Dylan is hard at work making the helmets. Good stuff. No one is... Oh, God, it takes a while to make the plastic fibre. It's fine. Alright, Gadrius is... carrying uranium? Where are you carrying uranium to? Oh, to sell. Oh, did the guests buy 2 uranium? Amazing stuff. We have, how much uranium here? 800. And they bought 2. Amazing. Well, thank you, little trade caravan. It was cool to see. We're going to have to... Yes, let's put that there. So that someone will grab those and... Alien is fully healed. Fantastic. It's just Coyote who... was unfortunately wrong place, wrong time, got stabbed a bit. Was honestly quite lucky they went down when they did. Because they didn't really take very much damage. Have we got everybody... Okay, the animals are unrestricted. I was going to say, the cleanup... There are a lot of bodies. I'm not even sure that's going to be enough space, but we need to get the bodies moved. I also don't know how to make the really big guns that we could put on the iguana, that we do have the Iron Giant. Where do we make them is the good question. Here, maybe? No, I mean, that's making high-end stuff, but it's not making... How do we make that? Oh, God, okay. We do need that, I think, probably for Noodle. Okay, that's never likely. These are never... maybe this one here is where we will make it. Aha! So... God, what gun do I want? So we've got 40mm machine gun. We've got 57mm auto cannon, rapid fire railgun, shotgun, semi-auto cannon. 37mm twin automatic cannon sounds fun. Placed on the Flak 43 anti-aircraft gun. Now, I presume this goes on a mech. I have no idea how to equip it. I mean, man portable, I presume, means a human wearing a... Lord, that's so much damage. I presume... right. I presume man portable means a human wearing like an exoskeleton can use it. I presume this one would go on a mech. See, the thing is, I don't know if I want autocannon. The problem with autocannons, right? Autocannons, really powerful. But they blow holes in things I don't want blowing holes in. It's probably the best way to put it. I don't want an autocannon that's going to shred my kill box up. Rustmac, are you wearing... Okay, no, you've got a marine helmet. Right, let's have a look. How else can I check the info? What can I... Modernised and redesigned bipedal walking tank based on the Tarbosaur, model produced without the experimental electromagnetic armour, allowing it to maintain great mobility. Don't really give me much information. I mean, it's got a mounted HMG. It still does quite a lot of damage. A mounted heavy machine gun for mech soldiers or infantry support platforms. Mounted use so any specific users can carry it. Yeah, I don't quite know how it works. We can that can be a future Alex problem. Because yeah, current Alex doesn't know. Vaccine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess the question is, what do we want to build? Ooh. Do we just do that? What moves that? Vulcan. Rapid fire, multi-barrel firearm. Chambered in autocannon rounds. Precision built to spray death at anything unfortunate enough to be in front of it. That's great, I like it, I want that. I don't... I mean, it's a lot of stuff. The thing is, my fear is more... Lots of autocannon shells in a small space is real bad. And I don't really want that. Okay, so these are like the mech parts, I guess. Bushmaster autocannon. Low rate of fire, high power, high precision weapon. Can be equipped on medium. I mean, we're looking for... We want... Honestly, I'm tempted by the 40mm machine gun. I mean, railguns we've had big issues with in the past. This I feel like is the way to go. Although it also calls it an autocannon, which doesn't really help. I don't know what Bofor's ammunition is. Doorbuster. I got confused. Okay, that makes sense to what it is. That very much concerns me. Now, I would have no real use for that. Can the enemies spawn with that? I don't like the sound of it. So what is that? Rapid fire, multi-barrel fire, chambered in massive autocannon rounds, deadly and destructive. The cannon was... that is the Warthog's gun, isn't it? Co-opted from an ancient aircraft rumoured to have been built around it, which is, I'm pretty sure that is the A-10's gun. I mean, I kind of want that on my mech, but I feel like that's also just going to absolutely shred. Or whether that's quite what the Warthog is, I think that's what that's going for. Oh, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go for the Avenger. I've got to figure out how to equip it, but let's build an ATST with a A10 cannon on the front. Or on the shoulder, or whatever. We're basically going to start playing Pacific Rim now. How many different things can we make out of Rimworld? The answer is many. Yeah. Pacific Rim, new one. Just building bigger and stupider mechs. Although I guess they're not punching each other. No, they are instead shooting rockets at each other. Why is no one moving the bodies? I think they've moved 2 of them. Could we maybe focus on moving them first? Just want the bodies out of the kill box. Oh, wait. The first spacesuit helmet has made it. Good stuff. Still, no one wants to go and move bodies, but I mean, I understand it's a grim task. But someone does have to do it. That's going to be fine. Okay, the leg infection is pretty bad, but they will be okay. Norman's saying there are multiple giant pilot-controlled suits. If you're interested, like the Titans from Titanfall. Yeah, that is true. Oh, actually, you make a good point. Is there a bill for it in here? No, there is not. To be fair, though, I was hoping they'd move the bodies into this drop point. More so than burning them, but... yeah, they're like I say, Pacific Rim is not. They're not really. It's a very loose kind of Pacific Rim-esque thing going on. We've made some plastic fibre. We need that in here. We don't need a crazy amount of it. Can we store? Sure, I guess we can store it there. Actually, I might as well store it in that one. See, this is the bit that's full of crap for this mod. May as well store it locally. It's very windy outside going on. Right, Blindas is burning bodies. Thanks, Blindas. We could do with a psychopath on the colony who doesn't care about having to do this job, because Blindas will get a bit sad, which is understandable and everything, but yeah. What do we actually... Let's think about what do we need for the killdozer again? Yeah, okay, we need the wetware computer. We need a lot of ceramics, which we haven't got. And then we probably need to make a mech suit for the noodliest of brains. Oh, Kayla's saying if you set the build to mechs, people won't get upset. Can you do that? Can I do that? Do I have a robot that will do it? And if I do, oh, any mech. I don't know which one of my mechs can do it. Is it just a lifter? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I'm sure Capito here will do it, but they are charging. Once they have finished charging, then, with any luck, Capito can get to work in cremating bodies. We should now have enough stuff to make this computer. 100 gold, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Right, so we should be able to make a wetware computer, no problem at all. We do have enough more bandwidth for one more lifter if we wanted. Have we got any fancier lifters from here? Escort lifter? What do you do? Early stage mass produced automadroids. No, there's still plenty of modified trans. I think it's just. I think that's just transport. Maybe. Either way, like we really need more bandwidth for Noodle anyway, or another mechanator. But I guess the mech suit is going to have to be made. Now, to make a mech suit, we've got 3 power fire. What do we need? Noodle, you might be able to get something fancy here. So we need a... bugger. So to make the suit... did it say how much bandwidth? It gives 12 bandwidth. Okay, that's cool. But we need... Okay, so we're going to want to build this. However, to build it, we need a power focus chip and 2 nano structuring chips. We have a power focus chip. Coyote has become a guest. Hey, I'm glad we saved you and everything. But yeah. Now for. God, I've got to try and remember. For the thing that the nanostructuring chip, is that from an apocritum? I do not remember. Does anybody remember? And we can ping that. What does this do? Oh, okay. God, I've got more things in here that I didn't know about. Right, okay. All sorts of bizarre things going on. I'm going to not worry and think about any of that currently. I think that will bring down an apocritum, and that's what I need to fight. We will let it get to morning, whenever all the colonists are awake, and then we will, I guess, call it in. I don't know if there's any real way. Okay, you need a lot of friends to recruit them. Jeez. Yeah, I guess we call in the apocritum. We can probably get a tank ready. A tank will deal with it. And the gatekeeper is powerful, but if I don't have to use it, I'd rather not. Okay, the robot is cremating. I mean, it's cremating from the wrong part of the map, but sure, you do you, little robot. At least no people are going to have to deal with all the dead bodies. Hopefully you will, you know, get the other ones. I don't even know where these... I think these came from a raid at the end of at some point during last stream. I don't want to say at the end because I don't remember. We had a few raids last time out. But yeah, if we call in the mech, shoot it with a tank. Wait, I can't shoot it with a tank though, can I? Because the Abrams is too likely to destroy the bits that we need. I mean, we can soften up some stuff with a tank. Probably the best way to phrase it and the best way to do it. Still working on the... Just clear the kill box. It should be a good deterrent for any future raiders, though. I feel like if you turned up to raid this base and you got here and all you saw in front of you was a mountain of dead bodies, pretty sure you'd turn around real quick. at that stage. Dead bodies also being eaten by Dirk S and Honda. Dirk's having a good munch there. Wow, you good job, Dirk. There's another Captain Kurt is going to go and have a munch as well. Who needs crematoriums when you can have hungry Great Danes that will just remove your corpse problem? I know you just removed the head. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Jim, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 61st month. That is a great many months. Thank you so much for the continued support. A rolled cart salute to you from chat. Streaver. Nope. Noodle. You have to specifically do it. Apocriton with heavy shield unit. Minotaur, Scyther, Tesseron. None of that's particularly that scary. Like, actually, no, that's really not that scary. The Apocriton is, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that scary. I say that, and well, you know, I honestly reckon the Taposaurus, whatever, was way scarier than an Apocriton these days. I am more scared of one of those marching into our base. I feel like the Gatekeeper may well make very short work of an Apocriton. I mean, the EMP cannons were not very effective against the... we are going to have to shout to get everybody into Area 1. That does also mean mechs. Just as Capito was doing good work and getting there, starting at least, with the old cremation clear up duty. I'm going to get everybody inside. There's a German Shepherd down there, but it's fine. It can figure out its way around. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Open the doors for recurve bow, who was already pathing around to the side door, regardless. Never mind. German Shepherd's in, that's important. Everything else is sealed. I shouldn't really need any defenders here, but we might grab Tommy just in case. Yeah, honestly, this is a pretty small, Oh, did they not close? I thought they had closed. Not that they could have gone anywhere if they got in there, because they're going to be hit by doors. But, alas. Alright, Tommy. You can go down here. Gower, actually, to get some decent shots with that rifle, you can go down here. I'll check the range. I'm pretty sure you can reach the back of the kill. I'm pretty sure that's why I left you. Yeah, you can. I think the smoke threw off your shots last time. I mean, there's no reason. It's maybe... So here I'm not planning. So I'm not actually planning on breaking the Apocriton. What I was planning on was just using up its resurrection charges, which it did. I am pretty sure they are going to get to the kill box. And an awful lot of very high-powered guns are going to spool up. And an Apocriton is going to be unable to resurrect as quickly as my guns are going to put bullets downrange. That's the hope. I mean, I guess things could go terribly wrong. I haven't bothered getting people in a tank, and I probably should. Belisarius, drive. Any of you else decent enough shots? Gordon. Actually, I guess to be fair, what we could do. Gordon's actually not a terrible shot. We'll get people in that tank. Not expecting to need it, but it's better to have it online, ready to go. Did I turn these off? I did. Right, mech number 1. What are you? We've got a Tesseron and a Scyther. How far through the kill box will you get before you are evaporated? Not very. Nope, that one's not got very far either. I mean, the Apocriton is doing its best to res stuff, and it has. They have lasered a bit. Okay, they have such a small fire, which is unhelpful. The guns at the back are doing work. Thankfully, the only thing it's rezzing is Minotaurs, and like Minotaurs are nothing to us in this. The Tesseron has set one small annoying fire. It has been hit. Maybe. Tommy, have you actually hit anything? Hit a Tesseron once. Gower was talking to Tommy about makeup. Tommy! Sorry, Gower, shoot! Shoot at the enemies, don't talk about makeup. Come on now. Get your head in it. We need you to deal with mechs. There are important things at play. God dear. Well, that one's gone. Well, a small fire here might not be the worst thing in the world for taking out the... Ooh! Oh, no, wait. Okay. A fire foam popper has gone. Wow. The Apocriton did not even... It didn't even face... It did not even face the gatekeeper. It sat back there. So far, all I can tell that it hit. It took out a fire foam popper, maybe, or maybe it hits. To be fair, maybe it hit something here, set a fire, and the fire foam popper removed the fire. That is possible. But yeah, that is. It's quite impressive from our defences. The Apocriton got shredded. I think Gower actually took it down. I think Gower got the last hit. That anti-material rifle's not doing as good as I wanted it to for Tommy, I don't think. Okay, Tommy hit a couple of Tesserons. To be fair, it's probably difficult to have the characters... Yeah, okay, so Gower got one hit. Was too busy. Might have been busy talking about makeup and carrots, but Gower did get the final shot to kill an Apocriton, which is pretty good. That's one of the big bads you are going to get in this. So good work. Good work. Unconventional. But if it worked, that is what matters. Firebird, taking the bits. We're saying I am back. What have I missed? We got a new very, very powerful gun. We've shredded some enemies, as you can see by the mess that our kill box is, and we're currently trying to get little nano chips so that we can make Noodle Brain a better mech suit. That was one nanostructure? Okay, so we need another nanostructure and shit. So we're going to need another one of these at some point. That's fine, we can deal with that. Oh yeah, we can unload the tank as well. Thank you for reminding me. As they were very much on reserve duty and it wasn't needed. Honestly, I think normal mech raids, there we go, are very much insignificant. I think we need more stamponas, don't we? We need 25. Do until we have Yeah, the normal mechs are just not powerful enough to ever really give us an issue. These things are scary. I mean, the most we have fought is one Tabasaur and a couple of iguanas. I don't know how big those raids can get. I don't know how many of those kind of mechs are going to turn up in other raids. So, yeah. It's a curious one. We will have to see. We haven't really technically had a naturally occurring raid today. So, you know, a lot of what I'm doing here is a bit of speculation. Did we have a naturally occurring raid? No, I think we called them in. We called in the Neanderthals, we called in the Epicriton, we called in the mechs. Stinty has chosen the airlock in which to eat their food, which, to be honest, I can probably open. There we go. Oh, they also broke my... Oh, no, we fixed the lights. Good, quick work to fix the lights on the crossing. Well, the big raid in its parade through our corridor here decided to smash the lights, because why not? Part of me is tempted to put guns up on these walls, right? It is tempting. The problem is, if I did, they'd just instantly get shot. And they wouldn't really do very much. They'd be too, like, let's say we put wall-mounted shotguns or something. They'd get killed every time a raid came through. And they run the risk of blowing up and exploding a hole in our wall. I don't know if they can go through the wall, but I don't feel like it's really worth trying. It seems like a silly idea, so... yeah. What am I reading? The book. Reading... Hack Devore's Analysis of Ore. There we go. Eric wants to read a book as well. I mean, why not? We've got a fairly extensive library of books, which is cool. I don't... Noodleways, I don't know whether how being in the dark would help said raid. I think the raiders were just smashing anything that's counted as my property, or I guess as far as they're concerned, like the enemy's property. So... I can see why they did it. Ish. It is just very silly. But alas, what can you do? We've almost got the vac suits ready to go. Capito is hard at work clearing up evidence of... And I'm not going to say war crimes, because they did not have to attack us. We may have... goaded them slightly. It was their choice. It was their foolish choice, but it was their choice nevertheless. Firebird, thank you for the bits. Saying in my last playthrough, I had nearly 120 books. Damn, that is a lot of books. That is a lot of books. We've also almost, I can't believe it, cleared up. I don't know what I'm going to do with this space. This is a big chunk of space all of a sudden that we could actually build something on. Oh, okay. Coyote is leaving. Please tell your people that we did everything we could to save you and your friends. It was an unfortunate accident, an unfortunate piece of timing, whereby you encountered a raid as you were leaving my base. Which, yeah, I couldn't really have done much to dissuade you there, but off you go. Relationships have changed, improved as they exited the map. Health, I presume they were lowered because someone died. I don't actually pay attention to what the sort of relationships were. Right, what have we got here? Right. We need someone to finish that. That is still doing its thing. What is it that's needed for that? 40 steel up. It's such a nightmare having more stuff to worry about. More resources we need. Prisoner Lee's resistance has been broken. Fantastic. We will potentially have another character. I don't really know what you're going to do. You are probably just going to be on hauling, aren't you? I guess you can be on research if there's something going on. You're an okay soldier. Actually, no, I know what you might end up doing. You might end up being on the spaceship. Because decent intellectual and decent shooting could probably be helpful for like intellectual for flying the damn thing. Shooting for who knows what we're going to need to fight off in space. It does mean we really do need to get some psychite tea on the ship as well, don't we? Maybe we can get a little shelf somewhere. We don't want that. 4 items. Stack up to 6 items of various kinds. If we put that there. So I think if we put that there, fill it full of psychite tea, it means we won't have to worry about the psychite situation if we send wasters on those missions. Scotty is busy doing some cooking. Good work. We got one. We have like one wooden building left. I feel like that, but I both feel like that should be updated, and feel like I kind of don't want to, because it's been around for as long as it has. Oh, we've finally got the mass clearing of the kill box. Nobody wanted to do the job, but it's finally been done. And Capito can get rid of the bodies so no one has to look at them. It was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, mostly dead by turrets. Don't even think we had anybody else even around anyway. I don't think we had any of the snipers. They lost a lung. They lost various bits. They did get hit by the gatekeeper. I'm going to suggest... No, it was a 50 cal from an M2HB. Got rid of them. You were shot by a charged turret. Noodle brain, really? Why do you want to eat in the corpse pile? Ooh! Okay, we made the wetware computer. What was I using it for? I have immediately forgotten. Was it to make a killdozer? Okay, it was to make a killdozer. That's fine. Can't make one yet because we don't have the bandwidth for noodliest of brains. Okay. Speaking of the noodly brain, where have you gone? Right, don't bother hauling that. Go and... Oh, okay, we've got to wait a bit. That's fine. So, we're almost there with vac suits. We're almost getting everything done at once here. Look at that. Look at us go. Progress. I mean, I say progress is being made. Kind of. Right, so you're going to get some more plastic fibre made. That's fine. That synth refinery bit is going. How are we for? I mean, we're burning through some of the crude oil we've got, but we have so much. And we can get so much. Ooh. Hold on. I have just noticed a problem. That it. Little bit of oil leakage has gone on around the... Yeah, we probably want to do something about that. Is there a problem with any of the pipes? Do not know. Looks fine. But if in doubt, we should probably check. And make sure that it is all fine. Yeah, we should do some cleanup down there. Because, yeah, it'd be our luck to get hit by lightning or something and explode it. Chief of the cheetah people is in a zone. Someone in their caravan nearby is in urgent need of a doctor. It could be a great opportunity to improve relations, but be aware a poor doctor can cause more harm than good. Actually, the killer patient might anger their faction. Right, if we... Do we send the shuttle? We don't normally bother with these. Right. Sakura. How are you feeling? You know what? Sakura and Belisarius. Seeing as Belisarius is a soldier, Sakura is the doctor. They're, you know, husband and wife and all that. Let's go and send them off. And there are some onions in there. They're not going to be on this mission very long though, so I'm not that worried about it. Whoop. Yeah, we will, you know, we're not always about committing war crimes. Occasionally we do good for the world. Hey! Medical treatment was a success. The patient made a full recovery. Relationships with the cheetah. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Guess we've got to wait for an hour and then we can fly back. Fantastic. Okay, so we can do that stuff very well. Good stuff, Sakura. They will... I don't know, is it them that are visiting us, the cheetah? No, West Delbinor. Like, we are pretty... We are a helpful faction to know. If we if we like you, we can send a shuttle to try and rescue. I mean, we could send the whole damn spaceship if we wanted to try and rescue you. And I have no problem doing that because that costs us next to nothing. If we don't like you, well, we can send in the tanks and God knows what. Just you don't even think about trying to break into our base. It is a bad time guaranteed for everyone. Sergio, what are you up to? Just wandering about there. Right, so we go here, launch that, head back to base. The shuttle is really good. So, I was saying, right, I had installed a couple of mods today. One was... God damn, did I talk about it? I've already forgotten what one was. The other thing, basically, the other part of the thing that I did install was these improved shuttles that are really cool. So you've got this little personal shuttle here that, for like a single person ferrying them around. This thing was the thing I was more interested in, cargo shuttle. Can't afford it yet because I need another shuttle engine, but it's like a big cargo ship. Ogier, you are losing this fight badly, my friend. James May compared Ogier to a monster. James May laughed at Ogier's pubic hair. Why, James May? What are you doing? I mean, I'm less interested about Lado and Ogier getting into a fight. I'm much more curious about what on earth James May was up to. Oh, and Ogier lost, but... for God's sake. I didn't really even realise Scrub was in a flirting frenzy, but there we have it. Have we finally got through? Okay, we should have enough to make this now. Oh, we need one more. We'll have enough tungsten for that, won't we? Yes, we will. Apollo 13 is ready for launch. There's no need for it to launch, of course. But yeah, okay, we've cleaned up all the oil around there. What is that? Just the roof. Okay, I think that's probably from when we had the toxic fallout or whatever. Drake, the bits. I think I just hear Clarkson shouting out James. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I feel like it's a bit too weird. In that one. Also, Caleb with a bit saying clearly James May is more a fan of Elfin Evans. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm so sorry. I know the driver you mean. Seen them at Goodwood. Very, very good driver. Very good driver. But yeah, no idea how to pronounce their name. What am I up to? Using a computer. I've gone to the spaceship to use the computer that I could have used in the rec room. I mean, there are two here. A bunch of arcade cabinets. But, you know. I guess a spaceship is cool. But I feel like the novelty would wear off. At some point. that the novelty would wear a bit thin. We have got a new recruit. Do we have? No, I'm not sure. We do have a cowbell. Okay. Well, it's just making sure. Oh, the way the game lags makes me very worried. Like the way the game lags when just about anything happens does fill me with dread. Because, well, we're expecting a big raid. As it happened, not so much. It was just someone wanting to go do some crafting? I don't even remember. Caleb, thanks for this. Saying there's no one in the queue. I'll request a rapscallion in honour of Lado's return. I don't think there is anybody in the queue, so yeah, that one will do. Where have they gone? Right. Rapscallion is going to be a soldier. I'm not actually sure. What job are you going to have? I'm not really sure. Because I guess, yeah, maybe pilot's not a bad shout, actually. Because they're really going to do very little outside of... I mean, they can be on research. Right, we'll do that. Terrible doctor, so don't bother with that. Yeah, I mean, it's really going to be research. I mean, I'm thinking maybe, because we have got better researchers, maybe they are just on hauling and cleaning for the most of the time, and then when they go to space, then it's a different story. Then they will be on soldier duty, but for then, yeah, for now, they can do that. Once you have taken food to inventory, you know what? You're going to get an RPD. That is just what most of our soldiers are equipped with. Oh, what's gone on? Oh no! MG! You've got hearing loss. You've got... Oh, you're only 55. I can fix this. We have the technology. As you can see here, we've got so much technology, we can do too many things. What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, okay. That's not what I thought. I guess we just make you like a bionic ears? Or I guess you can make like the ear implant, but can we go one better? What one with these repair benches we've been using for? I guess I should probably be over here. Right, let's have a look. See, we don't want any of the ribs. None of those will be of any good. A bionic ear. Make 2 of them. Fantastic. Any problem that comes up, that's fine. We can make a bionic one of that. Okay, they're going to make the Stamponents, and then we can make the Avenger cannon. And then we can wreck things. You know, it's a good problem to have. I have to go figure out how we can mount the Avenger cannon onto our mech. Honestly, I mean, I don't know how powerful the Iron Giant here is, but it's cool to have nevertheless. Plus, it means if things are going terribly wrong, we have got, I say, a slightly more expendable and probably much more damaging thing. Where were these mechs when we were dealing with... These mechs would be fun with would have been more fun with the Anomaly DLC, I think, because you could have a load of these swarming around your base. There's probably a melee one somewhere. that you could have used for like the invisible buggers. But yeah, they're cool. The Dead Man Switch is the name of the mod for those interested. There's a bunch of like extra bits as well that I have not downloaded, but it's very cool. Why is that? It's just wandered into Kangaroo and Tyson's bedroom. Sure. Do we actually have spare bedroom? There we do have plenty of spare bedrooms. Fantastic. I feel like... I knew it! I bloody knew it. Get out. Get out of the spaceship. Without fail. Every time. Without fail. Oh, did we build the... Aha, we built this little cupboard. Right. We want to store psychite here. So that will be critical importance storage, so that means we can bring wasters on space missions and not worry about it. Because it is likely, I think Drake is is a good pilot for us. Yeah, okay. So it's likely Drake will come on piloting missions. Rapscallion, you can go up there. Recurve bow is no longer inspired. That's fine. Right, noodliest of brains. Can you poke that? Ooh, okay. One Diabolos, a little bit scarier. I'm not sure if I'm that scared of it, but it is a bit tougher. The Diabolos is a little bit more of a threat. Let's get everybody inside. Animals to Area 1. Let's go. And... whoop. People. To Area 1. We can send a tank to deal with the Diabolos. The thing with the Diabolos is if I kill it early on, it's just going to get rezzed by the Apocriton. So there's no point in going crazy if I send a tank out to instantly sort of kill it. Oh, sorry, doggo. One of the German shepherds got stuck on the wrong side of the wall, but it's fine. Oh, you know what? German Shepherd, you can hide in the spaceship for now, because I don't know when the Apocriton's turning up. So you can just chill in there. That's fine. Oh, Streaver wanted to do surgery. Are you any good at medical? Yeah, okay. You're not terrible. Drake, thinking of the bits. Saying a joke for the stream. Why can a robot never be a true collector of instruments? Because they can never get any organs. Oh. That is going to be a boo to you. From me and from chat. Thank you for the 100 silver. It'll go nicely with my 157,000. Thanks. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay here. Oh, here it comes. Apocriton has arrived. Bloop. Belisarius. Seeing as you are always in the quarry, you are always going to end up being the gunner. We're going to have Red Mark as your driver this time. So, the Diabolos is a tiny concern. What we can't do is... we can't come out, we can't kill the Apocriton with a tank. I mean, we technically could, but it's asking for trouble. Because I won't have to deal with doing this again. My hope is, right, we can waste the resurrection charges of the Apocriton, rezzing Militaurs and Scythers. The big cannons are going to chew through the Diabolos quick enough that it won't be able to charge its gun to fire. It takes a little while to charge, and, well, you've seen the firepower we bring. I don't think it's going to fire it in time. That's the hope. Scyther is not going to get past this first line. I can almost guarantee that much. Oh, well, it made it round the corner. It made it one tile further than I thought it was going to. Militor, nope. That's gone splat. That's gone splat. That's gone very splat. And that's gone splat. They've both gone. The Diabolos is actually slow. The Apocriton's going to hide in the corner rezzing stuff, which makes sense. A lot of stuff has been rezzed. A lot of cannons are firing. Oh, they got one shot off. The Gatekeeper fired. And, yeah, it cut stuff down pretty quick. The Apocriton's taking some shots. Oh, well, they've fired. Holy crap. Well, the Gatekeeper did its job, I think. That never fired. And that has given me a signal chip, not that we really need it. That was sentried. I think the Apocry. I'm trying to figure out what killed what. I mean, it was really a combination of stuff, but yeah, the Gatekeeper definitely wrecked some stuff. Okay, good work, everybody. That's all happened. We can now unrestrict all, and there we go. Oh, wait. Probably shouldn't have unrestricted all just yet, because there are apparently still 2 very injured mechs on the way. I doubt they're going to be much of a problem, though, because I suspect they're going to walk into... Well, that one's gone. And that one's gone as well. Let's get the nanostructuring chip, please. Yeah, again, the Gatekeeper has been devastatingly powerful. And it's done everything that you could want from it, really. Not Lado has been fully healed. That is good. Wait, we need to get people out of tanks. At some point, that is going to backfire. So far, I have done a decent job of remembering. Those were turned off. We can patch up the wall. Yeah, only downside with this very confined kill box is I am liable to just blow up my own kill box. Really easy to blow up my own kill box is basically what I'm doing here. Not really another way to do it, which I kind of just have to accept. I feel like this is one of these that it's worth it at the end of the day, but I don't... Oh, there's a small fire over there. Picard and Kangaroo have got. Good work, everyone. So far, Capito has been hard at work doing their... What are you making? Currently making the Avenger. Cool. Okay, we got the big-ass cannon. I don't know how it works, but we're going to have it. Which I look forward to trying to strap to the Iron Giant and seeing what might occur. I haven't actually done a wildlife check for a while. Nothing that is going to kill our animals as they are out hauling stuff around for us. Does not appear so. Dylan is planting the mega field of cabbages. A couple of small fires. Okay, one big fire. Nothing threatening the base. Don't know why that wall got shut up either. Might be an after effect of the mechs, who knows. Yeah, we didn't really see. Oh. There's a broken shredder turret. Slightly, I say a lot of the things we're coming up against. I'm not sure if these shredder turrets are ever going to get ultimately used. A lot of stuff is firing at rate. I fear that like this stuff here would get shot and exploded before these ever get actually to fire. I might be wrong, of course, but yeah, it does seem like a slight say a slight shame. The shredder turrets have their uses. We just haven't had anyone really breach the kill box that far yet. Now, is someone going to... It's happening! It's being made! Good news! Ooh, also good news for MG, the bionic ear is being made. That thing's glowing away, and this thing's making the big gun. Okay, requires a colonist to work. I don't know who to shout at. Gadrius? No, I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's saving. Firebird. So the machine gun behind the shredder turrets, the very right, is useless. That one. I think it can fire the diagonal line. I believe. I don't know. I mean, we can reinstall it there. I think it can fire diagonally down that way, but it doesn't really matter. We can shuffle it across one. And it will have a better line of fire. These guns have got really good range. Starbucks, what are you doing? I guess we're probably going to rely on the animals to haul the psychite tea there. Kirk is no longer inspired. What are you doing? Why on earth are we bothering with this fire? This fire seems like a very lost and pointless cause. Why is our home area out here? I got no idea. There makes sense, right? Because we've got power lines and guff. I'm going to guess this might have been to put out fires earlier on in the playthrough. Would be about the only assumption I can come to. I think we are also good to reopen the doors. I see no reason to keep them shut. This fire here is going to burn itself out. It's not going to go through the armoured walls, so I don't really have to worry about it. There we go. Michael the keeper, and it's raining as well. Really don't have to worry about it. This is what we like. Bo is going to finish making one of the bionic ears. A bolt. Good trader. Ah! Longbow! You're always the best of traders. Okay, you can... Oh, you're visiting the grave for Dutch Banks. Oh, one of our Norwegian forest cats. I'm still hoping we will at some point get the corpse tree. This would be great. I'd be really happy if I could get hold of the corpse tree. Don't know if a bulk goods trader is likely to have anything. Probably not. You have a Rottweiler. So far, that's the only interesting thing I've seen. And you have various foods. You have Nutrimine, which is good. Don't really have a lot. Anything fun? Nope. But you have mayo. Good stuff. Good stuff. You know, I might just sell you a bunch of my random old clothes. We can repair. We do like repair clothes to a point, but as you can see here, we don't really do a very good job of repairing it half the time. So let's just chuck away. Oh wait, that one's still in good condition. Let's just chuck away some of that old crap. Oh, you got 9 grav steel panels? I mean, I do want more. I'm going to nick that from you. Oh, you have got tongue steel, which is cool. So I guess they do have some of the modded bits, but yeah, we've got 2 lizards here. I feel like I can chuck away. In fact, actually, I can probably chuck away a lot of. Oh, not the hyperweave, but birdskin, light leather. We'll keep plain leather. Camel hide can go, that can go. Rhino leather can go. We've got loads of mega sloth wool and all that. There we go. I mean, the Skyflight network we are good friends with. We have done lots of trading with them. They are cool. Oh, hello, Bluebird. That's just kind of chilling in the base. I can't say I blame you particularly. Don't really know what we need to do to make this work. Okay, it's got 3 hours to go. Okay, it's getting there. MG! I have good news! We've got Anne here for you. Not two, but we've got Anne here. we can do that. Add Bill. Install bionic left ear. Let's go. Caleb, thank you for the bits. So I'm curious, who in this college has the best shooting skill? I can't play for one character level 20 and one level 18. Both with legendary quality charge rifles, which makes raids pretty easy to deal with. What have we got? Tommy is 20, so Tommy is going to be the best. Have we got any other 20? I doubt it, to be fair. Most sit around the 10 mark. I think part of the reason is a lot of the time when we deal with raids is actually very rare that we have characters shooting. We use tanks and we use our kill boxes rather than risk putting people in danger. Tommy was on the away mission, did a lot of work on that. Oh, all the wasters are in the hospital. Kimura. Why are you... Oh, I think you got hit by lightning. That would explain it. I don't know what fire you were trying to go put out either. Consider I can't see any. Teresa... Oh, you're going to sort out Kimura. Yeah, I'm guessing Kimura somewhere got struck by lightning. Oh no, Cora's got cataracts. We can fix that too. Somewhere. I think we're going to have to bloody... We're going to need to make you bionic eyes. I swear there was an easier way to do that. Okay, you've made both ears. Teresa, wouldn't you? Someone... I thought someone was going to do that operation. But we've got both ears have been made. At least that's something. I don't know where they've gone, but they have been made. There's a bionic ear. Gonna not worry about it. Forge is doing some learning. I'm apparently making trousers. Oh, don't use synthread for God's sake. Don't use that. Don't use that. I mean, use that. We don't have any of that. Don't use synthread. We do need it. It's very expensive. Right. Jet is making... Oh, Jet's making the mech claws. Have we made all the helmets? Hey, okay. Good news. Good news. It has taken us 2 streams, but we are now fully equipped, I think, to go to space. We have random crap. In here. Some uranium, some synthread, a bit of go juice. We have food if we run out. We have steel. We have plenty of helmets. Right. McCoy is no longer. Okay. Firebird, thank you for the bits for saying. Anyone pregnant now? Longbow's had their kid. Shall we guess who's next? I guess Gordon, but probably Longbow. No one is pregnant at the moment. I mean, Longbow's a solid guess because Longbow has a bunch of kids. It was Sweet Daddy D who was having them, but then they broke up with the pools and then they've not found anybody else. So, you know. yeah, you have had quite the social adventure. Actually, you have a very good chance with LaForge. LaForge, how it's pronounced. Visitors, hello. How are you doing? Do enjoy your stay. We only have an outside dining area for you, and it's a bit wet, but hopefully it'll stop. Janeway, are you still the most eligible? Oh, they've got no one's at 100% for Janeway. The horror. The absolute horror right there. Oh, I was going to say, well, Brascam, they're asexual, aren't they, of course? So, yeah, no relationships for you. Oh, I did. I should say you as a knight. As a night person, where have you gone? Scallion. Sleep. Anything. I mean, I don't know whether this has really worked, but the idea was to have them socialise a bit better, but it generally hasn't done much. I don't know, we've had some more relationships going on. A Drake, I think the bits of St. Darius or romance. Chances are, let's have a look, shall we? Your romance chances are very slim. Not zero, but not good. Oh yeah, there might be a couple of Area 1 because they're in the tank. Not that it's a particularly big issue. As in, most things happen in Area 1 anyway. But yeah, if we can get them out of there, it's a good idea. MG, have you got a... okay, you've got one bionic here. Did we... Straw bionic here right here? Yeah, okay, that's good. Red mark, oh, you need new lungs. I can probably do that. How do we get you some synthetic lungs? Synthetic lung. I'll get you a couple of those. Ladder is going to build the eyes. This is all... okay, right, the Avenger cannon is almost built. Well, okay, no, it requires a colonist to go and poke it, but... that's fine. I'll try and dump them somewhere. We could smelt a lot of that steel down. It just feels a bit of a waste. We have so much steel, it feels silly wasting time smelting that. But I guess maybe to clear it up, we're going to have to. Sakura, you want Sakura doing your operations. They love their work. Makes them very happy and makes them very good at their job. They have just left a medkit on Ogier to it, but unsurprisingly, MG, good news, you can hear again. Everything is sorted. We don't have a way to remove this. Oh, okay, no, we do have a way to remove scars. That one. But you can hear again. You can hear again. Always helpful. Capito, are you still... you're still going through the bodies. Good effort. Oh, you're off to refuel a nuclear reactor. Well, that's an important job. I mean, yeah, MG can probably hear better. I guess when they're not unconscious. Where is it? Yeah, hearing 125%, which would be better than Kimora's 100%, for an example. I think they are the only one with bionic ears as well, so no one can match their hearing. Where are you going? Oh, beating out of fire. That's probably a reasonable endeavour. Yeah, you do that. Do we maybe call in or get building one of these? Because I think we're going to need to build. I think we're going to need to call in more mechs to try and get the other bits of mech tech that we don't have yet. How is the mech lord suit coming along? We're getting there very slowly. Oh! Well. Okay, they are attacking immediately. Watch out, they appear to be unusually clever with their tactics. They'll avoid your turret's fields of fire and notice some of your traps. Okay, they're going to hit that corner. That's fine. Right. Everybody, inside. Instant attack raids are the most dangerous against me. These are the ones that I do generally fear the most. Mechs inside. People. Inside, please. There's so many. I wish there was a quicker way to do this. There might be. Is there a quicker way to do this? But yeah, I can do it from there. I don't know if there is a quicker way to set everyone somewhere, but this should get everybody inside. Now, who is closest? Dylan, you're a great shot, aren't you? Okay, no, you're not a great shot, but you're a good enough shot. Get in there. Kimura, you're driving. Oh, can you not drive? Oh, okay. Incapable of violence, can't actually drive. I guess that's so that we don't use them as they can't run someone over. God damn it, there's no one up here. Gadrius. No, wait, hold on. Dylan, did I? Gunner. Okay, no, I did. I just clicked wrong. I thought I clicked Gunner. I misclicked. This lot are not messing around. They've got attack Takanka. They've got, yeah, that. There's 38 of them. I've only got one mech. I've got some wargs. 14 of the wargs. And they've got a few soldats. Mortars will get one volley, but I'm honestly not expecting it. Oh, okay, did better than I thought it was going to. Sort of clipped the back of the raid party. Took out a couple. LaForge, I do need you to run inside, please. Let's shut these gates. And Kirk, now, not the time to be sat there eating. Right. Turn on the engine of the tank. Okay, open the doors. The Forge, where are you going? That door's shut. Just get inside. To be fair, Kirk is at least inside the door area there. Okay, my concern is this lot here may try a breach raid of some description. Don't know if they can. The problem, I should have gone the Abrams because the Abrams has got range that this doesn't. The Wargs are going to get eviscerated. Noob is about to have a bad day. Why are you not firing? Oh, are you blocked by the... I mean, yeah, we can just plink some. Oh, wild boars are charging my tank. Oh no! Whatever will they do? Oh no, well the wargs have had a bad day. We have splattered the boars. Yeah, funnily enough, wargs against 50 caliber machine guns. It doesn't go well, I'm sorry. As much as I am an animal lover, you can't expect... I'm pretty sure Noob just shot their friend in the back. Good work there. 10 out of 10 effort has been made. Oh, the gatekeeper fired, didn't it? Yeah, no, you... You did not have a great time there. Oh, one warg survived. Well, I'm glad about that. I think the one got mortared. There's one that got mortared and was slow getting to the fight. I don't think Luxembourg is going to make it. They got a surrogate lung, but they're pretty messed up. They are pretty messed up. Yeah, the gatekeeper's exploded its way through everyone here. That warg got shot to pieces by the gatekeeper. That one got shredded by the gatekeeper. Lost a leg. Yeah, that'll do it. The tank... Tanker, maybe? Got, again, sentry turreted. Didn't really get very far into this one. It didn't really bring enough mechs. No war crimes for us today. We shall let them live. They will tell their friends not to attack us. You would like to think, but it doesn't often go that way. They're not very smart. We can shut that door down. Turn that off and... Oh, there's a rat sleeping amongst the corpses. Of course there is. Was the raid not in 2 areas? I don't think so. I think it was only in that corner, as far as I'm aware. I mean, honestly, I'm not that afraid of the rest of it, but no, I think it was only in that corner. So, yeah, everything is good. We can unrestrict, and unrestrict. Petrolheads, you are still alive? You were experimented on briefly, which is a bit weird. Some weird things happened with you, but I do believe you are still alive. There we go. It's just chilling. You did get a bit changed. We put you in the trait machine and did some weird things, but you are fine. Yeah, you're generally fairly happy and chill. But yeah, some weird things happened. Oh, you're worried about the what? Hold on. Can you go and like incapacitate? Is this person worth capturing? Maybe. Okay, and Lynx is down anyway. Right, so you put them down. Oh, they've lost a finger. Oh, they're fine. I don't quite know how this raider is so heavily injured. Oh, no, wait. Dyson's lost a finger. I clicked on the wrong person. Dyson's lost a finger. That person there's been shot a lot, but they'll be fine. Do we want to save Lynx? They are an okay soldier. Body Purist isn't always the greatest one to deal with. They do a Pain Stopper. No, I'm not going to bother with them. Calgot's saying there is a framework mod released this week to allow vehicles to appear in enemy raids. Ooh, that's very cool. I will have to go and have a look for that. Keep an eye on that. Because I think that could be really interesting. A bit terrifying. If I do feel like... I don't know, actually. I don't know. I feel like it would maybe have some issues dealing with my base that's very specifically set up. Because I guess like a tank's not going to fit in here. Although maybe just shoot the walls and that'd be a problem. But yeah, that is an interesting thing. That is an interesting thing, for sure. Do we have any medics nearby? Viking. Oh. Viking, I'm sorry to interrupt your, fun session, but you do need to go and do your job to try and keep someone alive. Didn't interrupt it in time, apparently. Viking is pregnant. Well, there was the question. Who was it who asked? Firebird. Got your answer. Dyson, please go to the hospital. You're bleeding all over there. Dyson. We can do... pretty sure we can regrow a finger, can't we? Stall, no, don't want any of that. There was a way, I swear it doesn't always come up. With an option that I want, but we'll get them to the hospital and see what we can do there. Crand will be fine. I mean, they're going to hurt, but they'll be fine. They're actually not particularly difficult to recruit either. Right. I know the mod for like regrowing, I think it hasn't broken because I saw it earlier for some stuff, but it doesn't always seem to come up. I wonder if the more fancy this mod has taken precedence over the like the cheaper way of doing it. So maybe that has happened. But yeah, don't know. Don't know for sure. Killbox is getting cleaned up. Some bits of mechs are being carried around. Good work. Somebody. Oh, the dog's got the drugs. Dahl. Dahl has got the drugs. Good job, doggo. Your priorities are straight. We can try enabling. I'm going to let them treat Dyson, and I'll try enabling the fancy medicines. It shouldn't stop because maybe it was. Maybe you're right that I might have had it enabled by accident earlier. So let's go. There is no Glitterworld medicine available. No, isn't there? I mean, it's not a problem. It's only one finger they can live without for now, but also we have the technology, we can rebuild. We've still not built this bloody gun. I don't know how many pokes it needs to make the damn thing work. But yeah, we can. I think we would only need that. Maybe. We'll see. Noodle Brain is hard at work. Can I tell Noodle? Just do that. Just poke that. Okay, and then it goes for another 4 hours. Raiding stages. Well, I think it's the final stage. Right. I think that should be... We should finally get the big-ass gun. Which is cool. The Gatekeeper has largely wrecked our own barbed wire a lot. Is it worth keeping having the barbed wire here? Part of me wonders whether it's worth keep rebuilding the barbed wire, but also the barbed wire is literally just steel. And it's not like I have a shortage of that. So... yeah, I'm going to not worry too much. Kriego here. Oh, yeah, you're... Oh, I didn't even have the roller. Jeez, you would have been really straightforward to recruit because you are very happy to join us. An annoying voice, we can fix that. We have the technology. Guess you'll probably end up farming, won't you? Not a bad thing, though. We always need farmers. Haha. The pond is no more. I'm going to leave this pond, but that pond down here, as you can see by the I guess soil, whatever, is gone. What am I going to build here? Either my options are currently either A, a massive storage shed, or B, living quarters. I think a storage space is more important currently. If I'm honest, we are running out of storage space. I'm not building a swimming pool, Erraticus. No. Well, funny, no. Because we always need... we always need storage. Oh, a group of travellers. Hello! How are you doing? Do you ignore the pile of bodies you're about to walk past? They were bad. I did what I had to do. There's no... Probably put power along this whole wall, to be honest. No, because we may want more turrets out there. Because I'm thinking I'm probably going to use this space up here for more living quarters. And it's probably more helpful having storage close to building stuff. I mean, this bit here might also get turned into more of a storage room. It was going to be for building tanks, but it never really quite worked how I wanted it to. So, yeah, it's ended up slightly differently. Oh, wait, we've made bionic eyes now. Who needed the eyes? Anybody remember who needed the eyes? I don't remember. Cora, thank you. You have done a better job of remembering than me. Where is Cora? I have lost Cora. Good news. We are going to give you still bionic eye, right eye, install bionic eye, left eye. They are there. We seem to have a bionic ear somewhere. But I don't know where that came from, because I thought the ears were... Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. There's a spare ear. Did we not give... MG, do you not have both of your ears? No, you do. Why do I have a spare one? Oh, who knows? Honestly, it could have been from anything at this point. Right, let's go. Let's go planned. Right. So we probably want to leave, I reckon, a bit of a gap there. We're not likely to ever want more mortars, I don't think. We could do that as a storage room. Do I want to leave... I guess, to be fair, if we just did that, and then we could put a door in there, and a door over here. I mean, that seems like a pretty good idea. That seems like a solid plan for a building. Oh, look at that gun! It's very cool, and I don't know how to use it. Where is... Right, mechs, hold on. Iron Giant. If you walk over here... Oh, weapon system not supported. Can it? No, can it not? Well, that's annoying. Don't think it. Maybe it needs to go on the. The Tabas, whatever the thing, Trapesaur is. Because I don't think I can equip it to this. Cannot equip that. How does... Is that not, like, heavy, though? I'm confused. Is it weight class heavy? Oh, well, I probably should have looked at this. Right, okay, so yeah, it can't equip the GAU-8. So I guess you can put the... That one is a smaller one? What the hell can this be used on, then? If it can't be used on... What can have this? I don't know. I'm pretty sure the little doggo things can't even control them, to be fair. The little hound. It's definitely not going to... Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Well, okay, at least this makes sense, right? Vikings botched the surgery. Or Sakura. Like, okay, so surgery's got messed up on Cora, but at least this time the cuts are on their head, which when you're installing a bionic eye makes sense there would be, right? I also love how Viking has literally just ran off and left Sakura to fix the issues wherever the hell Sakura is. There they are. Oh, also anonymous, thank you very much for a gifted sub to Spock. Of course, Spock is now subscribed to the channel. Fantastic. We have many of the Star Trek crew subscribed to FailRace. Wait, where's it gone? Who has it? The Mech Lord suit has been finished and someone's ran off with it. Right, can you just... Wait, Cisco, can you just... Okay, if I just do that... Noodle brain? No. Noodly brain. Right, go get it. Okay, you can go do your thing. Oh, Noodle Brain, you look so cool! Look at you go! Look at you go with your mech suit. Also, thank you very much to another anonymous gifted sub to Captain Janeway. Ah, fantastic. Also, Firebird, thank you to say something very big and very powerful, or a dog. Yeah, a dog could haul this. But... yeah, I can't seem to mount it on anything. Also, on YouTube, AWOL saying, you get a Mortal Engines mod and drive the whole base around. I mean, that sounds very cool. At Calgor, apparently there is something of a Mortal Engines style thing. Vehicle map. I'm going to have to look. Not for this playthrough. Mortal Engines is quite possibly one of my favourite book series ever. Certainly as a kid, it was my favourite book series, and I would still say it's right up there amongst the very best. My very favourite book series. There was a film that was not very good, but it was still cool they made a film of it. But now I want to go check that out. Because, well, I did talk about doing a playthrough sometimes of a flying, like a Nomad base using these, but now I'm slightly more curious about a Nomad base using Mortal Engines idea. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't, I highly recommend you read the books, of course. The film's still kind of fun, but basically it's a sort of bizarre future world where cities are all mobilised. They're all like massive tracks, and the bigger the city, the more ridiculously sort of oversized it is, and the cities go around eating each other. It's like fighting for resources by literally shredding other cities. Bizarre world, but very interesting. Yeah, highly recommend it. So that's something quite cool. I might have to look at that. But yeah, there we go. That is going to be it for this evening's stream. We haven't quite got to space, but we are at least now set up, ready. Next time, we'll be able to go straight away, go messing about with space. This time around, we've found some more mechs that are terrifying. We've kind of built some of our own, but they're not quite as well armed as I would like to see. Oh, Matthew's trying to give Cora a bionic eye. Matthew, don't mess this up. And yeah, we fought off some raids. We've got some very powerful defense cannons that honestly, yeah, they shred stuff. They absolutely shred stuff. Oh, Cora has got at least one bionic eye now. That's something. But yeah, that is going to be it for this evening. I hope you have enjoyed the wonders of Rimworld once more. I will be back on Friday, hopefully. All fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There is going to be a Lego stream on Friday. That's the hope. Not gonna absolutely guarantee it, but hopefully there is going to be a Lego stream on Friday. But yeah, that will be it for this evening. A very big thank you to those of you who donated, those of you who subscribed. It is very much appreciated indeed. Of course, also thank you all very much for watching, for spending your evening here with us on the wonderful Rimworld. That, though, shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.